All right, everybody, welcome back to the Imagination Station. It is now time for another movie rewind. I am your host, Eddie Soto, and I am here today with Victor Ochoa.
Hello.
Meli Rios right in front of me.
Hello.
And then to my right, welcome back, Richie.
Hey, what's up?
Richie Morales, back in the house.
Yeah.
Where's the fucking applause? I was promised applause.
But all right, guys, moving along. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to Victor's favorite segment of the show.
Yeah.
Which is the last segment of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is?
Say cash or trailer trash. Trash.
And we still don't have a fucking jingle.
We'll get a jingle. Hey,
We're all doing different sounds.
I
Hopefully
know.
one of them sticks.
Trash.
Cash.
Girl, it's trash.
I'm a trashy girl.
Oh, God. Come on, guys.
Come on.
I got some cash for you, girl. For that
Which is more
trailer.
offensive, Mel?
Jesus Christ. I don't even know, dude. Like, fuck.
She gave up. All right.
All right, guys. So we saw a trailer right now, and it was for the movie was called Downhill, right, Melly?
Yes.
Downhill.
Wait, which one was? Oh,
Downhill with
With Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell and
Yeah.
what is her name?
Something
Julianne Anna. Oh, no.
She's hot, man. I don't care.
Dreyfus?
I don't care what you say.
Julianne Dreyfus or something.
Something
Like that.
Dreyfus.
Nasty.
I wish I could remember her name.
She sounds like...
And I said her name earlier today.
Yeah, but it's something with Dreyfus.
The lady from Veeps and Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, yeah.
You said beeps?
Veeps with a V.
Beeps. Okay.
She's very funny in that show, by the way.
She's funny in France. In
Seinfeld?
yeah.
I was never a big fan of
I fucking
Seinfeld.
I hated
Yeah,
that
Julia Dreyfus.
Julia Dreyfus, dude.
Okay.
show. Yeah, she's hot too.
She's hot.
Her name is Julia Louise
Dreyfus.
There you go.
Dreyfus.
Dreyfus.
Okay. There you go.
There you go.
And Will Ferrell.
And Will Ferrell, yeah.
And then they're a family. They're married. They have kids. They're on some sort of snow trip.
And they're having marital problems.
Marital problems.
For what I got.
No, that was after he
I think
booked it.
after the blizzard thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is that shit called? When the guy
Avalanche. So
Avalanche.
basically an avalanche happened and he grabbed his phone and booked it and
Yeah.
left his family there. So
To be fair,
That's funny.
it was an avalanche.
It was enough.
To be fair,
he grabbed his fucking phone, bro. No.
To be fair, it was an iPhone. Just saying.
iPhone 11 Pro,
I think it
bro.
was 11
It's
plus.
expensive, dude.
Pro.
Okay, why are you touching me, fool?
I'm sorry.
Seriously.
I get nervous.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna touch me, don't touch me there. I'm just saying.
Doing it.
Take your liberty somewhere else. So this movie, it's what, like I said, Victor, is a marital problem one, which, you know, you could argue that from what the trailer, you could say that after that whole avalanche scene, that's where they kind of have the issues. But you can kind of tell
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that they had them before.
No.
Right, but this
No,
one,
No.
but that was a tipping point. Like,
it kind of.
No, I
I don't
think
know if
they-
it was
they-
like marital, but there was something going on, but it wasn't. They didn't see. It was more like she was just bored, right? With his dad
Well,
died shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
about
yeah.
his dad dying. So it wasn't really marital
And
problems.
she's
It
like
was-
8 months ago.
Yeah. There was just, because the death happened 8 months ago and he keeps bringing it up. So it's just kind of over and done with. But I don't think that was a marital problem.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
She just seemed kind of like bothered by it, like
Right.
you said, bored or like.
Because he keeps using that shit.
well, no,
From what
but
it
then
seemed like.
you can tell in the trailer she was giving like affairs. It looked like she was having affairs already.
That was at the end.
But that was after, right? Like
That was, yeah.
Well,
that
we
was-
can't tell from a trailer if it's in the beginning of the.
I did.
Oh, that's true. Was
It is
she receiving oral sex
I don't
like
know.
it.
in
It
the
looked like
bathroom
it.
stall,
It
right?
looked like it. Yeah.
I mean, what?
Memories.
No, that happened after the avalanche because she was already done and over with his ass.
Yeah. Damn, dude, you left us for like 10 seconds.
You did.
Well, this movie to me, maybe because I just saw Marriage Stories, like I'm kind of done with marriage movies.
Me too.
What's Marriage Story?
Marriage Story, you haven't seen it? It's actually a really good movie, but now that I think about it, it is kind of. I mean, it's a good movie. It's a great movie. The actors are great in it, but it is kind of heavy.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Even in its light tone,
Well,
it's still
relationship
kind of heavy.
Relationship movies are depends when you're at in your life, but
Yeah.
those are heavy, dude.
Yeah.
Well, aren't all movies like relationship movies? Because they all have to. When they don't have like a love interest, a lot of times,
Right.
you know what I mean. Every fucking movie's got a love interest of some sort, you
Right.
know. Except for Face Off, which was a little bit weird, you know. But almost all movies have a fucking like a.
Yeah,
a
but what
love
I'm saying, when the
thing
story's based literally on
on
the
actual
relationship.
the relationship's already fucked up and it doesn't seem to get any better, and then it might even not even get better, as opposed to movies that are comedy romance where they meet and then they fall in love and there's some sort of conflict,
And
but
then-
they end up together.
Yeah.
yeah.
This was more like what you're saying. It's already fucked up from the get go, and even then, it doesn't seem like it's gonna get better.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not all of those like fucked up relationship movies are a fucked up movie. You know,
Right.
not necessarily bad or good. I'm just saying like
Right.
it doesn't like rip your soul out, kind of a thing.
Well,
where
it
you wanna
depends
kill
where
Well,
you're at
that's
in
what I'm
your
saying. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, because like for example, Bye Bye Love, I thought that was a fucking hilarious, and it's basically about separation, divorce, and stuff like that. I fucking laughed my ass off.
yeah,
Then
it was
there
funny. I love Paul Reiser, that's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Under the Tuscan Sun.
Yeah, but I knew a friend of a friend and a friend that was going through some stuff, and that movie, bad timing.
Yeah.
yeah,
I guess
So-
it all depends.
yeah. I'm just saying that
It was sad.
there's some of those movies that are actually like.
Yeah.
I don't want to say if they make it funny, but they kind of help you see
Cope-
a
cope
nice
with that
different.
situation.
Yeah, because Bye Bye Love was kind of sad as what the guy was dealing with, but at the end of the movie, you kind of saw that. Well, yeah, there was once he got over that hump,
Right.
there was more life. There was more life.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you're in that fucking hole, you don't see it.
Right.
Obviously.
Right. Yeah.
You don't see it.
and my favorite line in Under the, have you guys seen Under the Tuscan Sun? Am
No.
I the
Yeah,
only
I have
one that
seen it.
watches those
I
kind of
haven't.
fucking.
No, it's a good movie.
I really fucking love, and basically the whole thing is her surviving her divorce.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You know, the guy was a fucking douche, cheating on her divorce. That's like the first 5 minutes of it, and then the rest is just her trying to
Coping.
deal with her divorce.
Right. Right.
And the biggest line that she says that I really found like wow is like she says it's surprising that divorce doesn't kill you, you know. And I was just like wow, like
That's
to
true.
me it really felt like
But it feels like it. I mean,
yeah, man, it's fucking
what I've
you go-
heard.
you go down the fucking toilet, you know what I
Right.
mean? I'm like, I'm not. Well, I'm from the perspective of breakups or cheating or whatnot, where it
Right.
just feels like your life just got, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But divorce, I imagine it's more amplified, and it's just like
Right.
it feels like a bigger deal. But that line meant so much to me. I'm like, oh my god, divorce doesn't kill you. Like,
Right.
Right.
so
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying that a lot of those movies, even if you're in a bad, dark place,
There's some-
sometimes they help you.
Yeah.
Come
Like I
back.
said, cope and
Yeah.
Yeah.
survive it.
I feel like for example, this movie, I think at the end of the movie, they're not going to stay together. And I think because it's kind of like a trend now. Because remember back in the day when you saw these kind of movies, that you saw them go through this shit, but then at the end of the movie, most of the time, they ended up
Stay
together.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, not in Miss Doubtfire, so maybe not in every movie, but there was more movies where they kind of ended up together.
Right.
They kind of, they figured it out. And now I see that more trends are like it's more about surviving, like you said, surviving that divorce and still coming out of it somewhat
Alive and
friendly or
right.
what do you call it? What do you call it? Civil.
Civil and
You know, if
You're
nothing
talking about,
else.
like amicable.
Yeah.
chemical.
But for example though, like going back to where you come back is have you guys seen The Story of Us, which I know you weren't a huge fan of, but I really liked it.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis and Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. No, I
Oh
haven't.
my! Am I the only one that watches these fucking? Like,
I don't like
divorce
those movies. Those are
Well, this one I
They
really
make me-
liked
they make me
because
sad.
it kind of shows. What?
they
said
make
they
me sad.
Oh. Well, this one will make you sad. This one is a fucking depressing movie, but it kind of does like flashbacks on when the relationship was really, really good,
Oh, okay.
and they're really having a hard time,
Can't
and
wait
they
to
end
see
up they separate. But well, I liked it because it felt like it makes you feel like you're not the only one that struggles being in a fucking relationship,
Right.
and
Yeah.
also like. And it's not always just like you tell your fucking kids like, oh, here, marry Prince Charming, everything's gonna be fucking wonderful, which is bullshit, you know? And
Right.
so you tell your sons get a prenup. So it's just one of those things where you just you're the only one that reacted. So, but the
I'm
point is
listening.
that in The Story of Us, it's like their relationship is kind of going down the fucking toilet. And at that point, Bruce Willis was divorced or separated from Demi Moore. So
Demi
he
Moore,
was
yeah.
struggling with it during the filming
Oh,
of this
wow.
movie.
Oh shit, that would suck.
So, but the thing was that this movie says like where she's like, there's gonna be some shit that I don't like about any partner I get.
Right.
So why don't I just deal with the bullshit I
Right.
don't like about you, since we already have all this history?
History,
and that's
yeah.
one of those things
Right.
that I'm like, yes, never is it gonna be perfect, but you got to kind of pick your battles,
Right.
and that's what I like
Right.
from that movie.
Oh, okay. Then I will check
That's
it out.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. So what did you give it, Eddie?
Wait, what were we talking about?
Trash or trailer trash? What would-
It seems I kind of want to see it because of Will Ferrell, and it seems like he's getting into. You know what I got from it? That he's gonna get into stupid shit with his wife, like in trouble with his wife, and he tries to get out of it. Like he said, "There's no way I could have ran in fucking ski boots."
Yeah, but
So he's gonna try to talk himself
as
out of
much as they were trying to be funny on the trailer for what I got, it doesn't seem like the movie is based on humor. It's based on whatever fucking realistic life situations. Even though there was funny parts, but for what I got from the pacing of the trailer, it was like this is a serious movie with humor in it. somewhere.
Yeah.
Not with the title. If it's downhill and then it says something else. So they try to make it like a disaster movie, but
Oh yeah,
I don't know what was it. I don't know. What
another
it said.
kind of disaster, a different kind of disaster.
Yeah. So I think they are gonna try to make it more funny, but it just didn't come off that way.
Right.
Well, yeah, I think that what I think is that the funny parts were probably that. And
That's it.
because well, here's the thing. Both of these actors are comedic actors.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they can't do drama, but I'm saying for the most part, they're comedic actors. So you would think that the movie's gonna have that, because for some of the funny stuff that I saw was her frustration with him,
Right.
her faces, her fucking like her dealing with other people around her, her you know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
So that if it's funny, I can see wanting to watch it. But from this trailer, but for now, for this trailer, I'm gonna have to go with trailer trash. And there's another trailer later on. Maybe the movie may be good, but for now, I'm going with trailer trash.
I second that.
Yeah.
I'm doing Trade Trash. I'll see it if it comes off on Redbox or Netflix or some shit,
Yeah.
but not in theater.
Yeah, what I got from it is like, if I want to see something funny, I want to see something funny, not sprinkled funny. Especially if this kind of topics. Like I said, I don't like these topics very
That
much.
kind of dark.
But I'm not
comedy.
fond of problems. I think we all deal with our own personal problems, our own
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah.
Not necessarily relationship, but sometimes to me, these kind of movies make you feel like, I don't want to worry about that shit. Kind of like you when you don't like horror movies.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to sit there stressful.
Yeah.
Right.
This kind of movie stressed me out just for the sake of the fact that like, I don't want to hear people's problems. Like,
No,
have my
I
own-
think it's just going to irritate the shit out of me because it's going to be about the same fucking thing that he left when there was an avalanche. Like, I
Right.
think the whole movie is going to be about that.
Right.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
not down
let's
for
just
that.
say she figures out that, okay, maybe he fucked up by doing that. Is that going to make it okay? Because just like I said, it always seemed like she already had a foot out the fucking door.
Right. She's
Right.
already gone mentally. Yeah.
Richie?
Well, I was waiting. Is trailer trash?
Mine's
or
trash.
Your trash.
Trailer trash.
Okay, so me. I don't know. Will Ferrell. I have my love-hate relationship with him. I loved him when he was in that SNL skit where he's in that conference room meeting and he's got just like a Speedo.
Oh, the
and he
American
puts his
Pie.
leg. I love that. I loved him in Elf. But when he does a serious or less comical movie,
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't like when he did. What was that reality movie where he's like somebody's reading,
Oh,
narrating
fiction.
his-
Something
the-
fiction.
the-
Oh,
Stranger Than Fiction.
Stranger Fiction.
I actually liked that movie, but I didn't like it in the Will Ferrell liking type of movie. You know, so
Right.
when he does serious
Yeah.
movies, I don't know. But this movie from the trailer, I have an issue when people cheat on each other. I really do.
I
So
think we
just
should- we all
that's
should.
on my personal that's my own personal bullshit.
Right.
So when she was like cheating in the stall, it started to bother me. So that pulled me. I'm like, I
Right.
can't see that. I really have an issue. So I can't watch that movie because of the cheating.
Yeah.
Right.
I really struggle with that. So I would have to say trailer trash for my part. And these kind of like more darker humor. I'm not
Exactly.
a big fan of those. I don't
I like dark comedy. Just this one doesn't seem.
yeah, I'm
Dark
like,
enough?
No, not dark. It just seems maybe because again the whole marriage thing is like.
Yeah. I could deal with bad breakups and all that. Like, yeah, but when it comes to cheating, I struggle with that. I genuinely struggle with
Well,
that.
was she cheating?
I don't know.
For what we got, it looked like she was.
To me, it looked like she was struggling with this whole like, oh my god, my marriage, my husband doesn't fucking appreciate
And then getting
me, so
attention
therefore
from
let
someone
me-
else?
from the
Yeah.
ski lift guy.
and this
I
guy's
know.
massaging her feet or whatever. So
Yeah.
that alone's already intentions
Yes.
to cheat. So
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So Richie, what do you end up giving it?
I said trailer trash.
Trailer trash.
Trailer trash.
So yeah, we all give it trailer trash.
Sorry, Will.
It just
one flopped.
we don't know.
Well, it's probably the greatest movie on earth. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, from the trailer.
The trailer did not sound me shit, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
Speaking of these movies and bad relationships, I just want to bring it up really quick. Have you guys ever seen a movie called Blue Valentine?
I think I've heard of it.
I've heard of it, but haven't seen it.
Never.
Isn't that a lesbian movie?
No.
Maybe not then.
that sounds kind of fucking
Blue
racist.
Blue's a color or some shit like that. That's
Blue
the
is a
movie
color.
that I'm thinking of.
Wait,
it's a
all
movie.
blue is a color, or what did you say?
Is it though? I don't know.
I don't know. What
I
you're
don't
talking
know. It's a lesbian movie, and I thought that's what we were
I
talking
like
I
that.
avoid those
No, the reason I
I
was
don't.
Why?
unless it's like on Pornhub or something like that.
about. Oh, fuck.
But those have character development.
Oh, it's called Blue is the Warmest Color.
he watches for the story. Blue's
I
the
watch
Warmest
the story.
Color.
Pornhub has a lot
What's
of
all
great
of
stories.
them? Say that again, Millie?
When they're
It's
delivering
called
the
Blue
pizzas.
is the Warmest Color. That's the movie I
Okay.
thought you were talking about.
The one I was talking Blue Valentine. What it was interesting about that movie, not that I necessarily like, because it's a very uncomfortable movie to watch. It's very they meet, they like each other, but by the time the movie ends, they have a kid and they hate each other.
Oh,
And it's one of those movies that just.
That's
it's life.
That's
I know.
But
What are you
it's
talking about?
But that's what I'm saying. You don't want to watch that.
That's true.
Like, fuck, like,
It's
dude.
like watching a home video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to see. Right? I mean, you're the only one.
Well, yeah, no.
You watch a home video through into the
Annabelle, are
decades.
you listening to this?
And a lot of these movies, they tend to blame the guy.
Yeah.
Everybody blames the fucking guy.
Because
It's always the guy.
99.9% of the time
don't-
it is
man,
the guy.
Oh, fuck
no,
that
no.
shit. Don't
I
get me fucking
disagree.
started
I
on the
disagree.
sexism.
I disagree.
That is a sexist statement, Melly.
I
And
don't give a fuck.
And I don't think-
Finally, it's my fucking turn. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think I feel
Give
comfortable
us
now.
that ass, and a lot more relationships would survive.
Okay.
All right, guys. So that was Cash or Trailer Trash. Victor, Melly, Richard, and myself all gave it a big old
Trash.
trailer
Basura.
trash.